Okay, so I've been trying to figure out an introduction for the past half hour and I really can't come up with anything. So just hello, welcome. And I'm not usually one to review any like things that I get or anything like that, but there was a few people on my IG that were wondering if they could get like a review or something like that. So this is my first ever attempt at a review, so I hope you guys enjoy. But without further ado, enough about myself. Let's go ahead and get into Nera, who is part of the Mermaze Mermaidz winter waves, and she's really spectacular. So here's the first look of the front of the box. So you can see here all of her accessories and everything that she comes with. She has these really cool pearls wrapped around her belt. She also comes with a purse. You can see that she does have her glitter tail, and it does resemble somewhat of a gem, so that's kind of cool, I thought. And right here you can see the color change detail. I still haven't decided whether I'm going to show the water detail in here yet, so I guess just stay tuned. I don't usually put them in water, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, so that's just the front of the box right there. You can see her stunning artwork right there. And so yeah, there she is. And I'm gonna switch out to the back side just so you can see what the back side looks like. Okay, so here is the back of the box, and you can see all the 5 characters right there on that corner. And then you can see Nera right here with her second outfit, and right behind her you'll see some kind of like gemstones, these kind of rock formations that are coming out from the side. So I think that's a big theme for this winter line, is that they're kind of inspired by gemstones. So that's pretty neat. I think that's pretty gnarly. One thing though, their tails are a little bit hard, but we'll take a closer look at that in just a little bit. But either way, so there she is with her second outfit. There's some pictures of her in her first outfit, as well as with her earrings right there, which are pretty awesome, I must say myself. And she does have some tinsel in her hair, but here she is, a close-up of her face and makeup. And once again, there is the glitter detail right there from her tail. And the 5 characters. I've been hunting these down for a few days. It's literally been like a whole week, and I was actually finally able to spot them at a local Walmart. And I found 2 characters. I actually found Harmonique and then also Nera, which we're taking a look at right now. So hopefully I can get the other ones pretty soon as well. But let's go ahead and take her out of the box for right now. Before I forget, there is a little message right here that says winter waves. Across the shimmering seas where the sand turns to glitter, the winter waves crash to reveal new friends with a fabulous sparkle. So that's pretty cool. We have our little amethyst here for inspiration for our purple Nera. And so anyway, let's go ahead and take her out of the box. So one thing I do want to mention, of course, they do come with a lot of little accessories there that are functional. The lipstick and perfume bottles do open, which is pretty gnarly. There's her second outfit. But anyhow, their tails are actually inside the box. So they're actually nice and firm in there. You can kind of see here, they're nice and protected. So you don't have to worry about, any sort of damage to them. You obviously want to keep an eye out, but they're much more protected now. So there she is, a close up. But anyhow, I just want to put that into the review before we go ahead and take her out. She is inside of the box, and the winter wave line does come with stands, which is actually pretty cool because that's something that we didn't get with the first iteration of these dolls. So this is definitely a great step up in a good direction, I must say. But anyway, let's go ahead and take her out of the box. Here we have Nera out of the box, and you can see that she is very stunning. She has this very cool braid going down on her right hand side, and then she does have these pigtails, and they're formed into these very cool intricate twist braids. They have this hair wrapped right around them, and at the very top she has this very cool this kind of updo, which is pretty cool. She has these pink streaks going through her head right there, and they go all the way along her 2 twist braids. But overall, she has very cool intricate design. I really like her hairstyle, and when I first saw her, she doesn't look exactly like the character that I'm about to mention, but just her overall color scheme, it reminded me of Koan from Sailor Moon. Just kind of like the pink and purple. Like I said, totally not even the same kind of hairstyle, but just kind of the vibe that she was giving off. And she, of course, has these very cool earrings which have spikes on them. They're pretty gnarly, and they are metallic, so they do shimmer. They're pretty cool. I think that it's a great addition for them to include that. I really enjoy the design. Going into her face, you will see that she has very beautiful silver eyeshadow, and she does have some highlight under her eye, and right underneath her eyebrow she does have these streaks of glitter going through them. You can see that the one on the right hand side of mine is actually missing the middle part, but it's okay. This is the one that this is the doll that I take out of the box. The one that I have inside the box thankfully does have that, but it's really gorgeous makeup ultimately, so I really do enjoy that. And she does have this very nice glittery face. She has highlight all over her face with very striking, almost natural looking, kind of like pale pink lips, which are really nice addition to her. It really makes her makeup stand out, and of course her hair, you know, it's a very nice addition. She does have this necklace here with some pink studs and some chains going down them, and she has this cool see-through top that has a bunch of holes going through them, very much giving me, you know, mid 2010s vibes, like 2005, 2006. And she does have these kind of really cool cutouts on the shoulders, and then also on the elbows you can kind of see there's a few spaces right there. Now that I'm looking at that, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be there. It kind of looks like it's part of the design because it also has it on this side, if I look closely. Yeah, and you're gonna see my wall right now. I'm just using the area that I take my IG pictures in. So if I go to the side, you see my wall. So that's pretty scary. But anyway, if I can show you, she does have some holes in here as well. So it seems like it's part of her design. And then of course, underneath, she does have this very shimmery metallic kind of like top, bralette. I don't know what you would call that. And then of course her tail, she does have these studs going all around, and it comes together in a heart shape, so it almost looks like a belt. And she does have a little side hook on the left hand side. You can see that there. She has a little ring for, you know, whatever it is, accessories or keys. Her nails are painted black. You can kind of see right there. They do have a new hand mold, which is different from the first generation of Harmonique and so forth and Chanel. You can see that these hands are a little bit flatter. However, the Fashion Fins doll does come with the old kind of very cool looking harmonious hands, but these ones are more flat, and they're flat for a reason. We'll get to that in a little bit, but I'll give you a sneak peek. They do come with these little kind of a blackberry type thing, and it says Insta Shell, and it has all the girls in the center, and it has a very wide what is it called? It's a keywordy keyboard, which is what all the Blackberries used to have, and all the old school phones. They used to have all these really cool keywordy keyboards. That's how phones used to look like, guys, and it's pretty thin. It's very cool. It does have a camera on the backhand side, if I can hold it together, and it has a little heart on the bottom right hand corner, which is pretty cool. So very retro looking phone, but of course a giant screen, so it's modern. So presumably, I assume that they have these flatter hands in order to be able to, like, you know, hold it a lot better, or, you know, you can kind of wrap it with the rubber band and it'll hold a lot more snug, I guess you could say. It'll be better fitting. She does come with this really cool purse that has this really nice metallic studs all around them. It does have this chain as the handle, and I did notice that the purses, the little hinges right here, don't mind my band-aid, the little hinges do come off, so you can kind of take them on and off. And so that's important because with the Fashion Fins wardrobe thing that it comes with, you can actually hook them on and off to put them into that little wardrobe, and I'll probably make a review of her so you know what I mean. But it does come in handy, so it's easier to put into like little handles and so forth. But yeah, so there you can see it's very nicely studded, very thin, and the top, it has this form fitting for her hand, but it almost looks like, dare I say, pink brass knuckles, which I think it's excuse my language, it's pretty it's pretty killer. It's pretty killer. I think it's great detail. It makes her look all that much more cool. And yeah, ultimately she's a very pretty doll. Now going down to her tail, it is see-through. You can kind of see that some of the glitter sparkles are right at the top. They haven't quite sifted down yet, but all of the sparkles are down here. I will be including some footage of how the glitter looks like. Like I said, I don't have any sort of like fancy setup, so I can't really, you know, hold the camera with one hand and then film, because I drink a lot of coffee, so my hands are pretty shaky, and that's just close to impossible. So I'll be including some clips from my Instagram demonstrating how the glitter looks like. But yeah, it's a very cool feature. I think it's pretty neat. It almost reminds me of the Novi stars, how they used to kind of have this liquid inside some of the doll's legs, which I thought was pretty cool. They were not my thing, but on this doll, it's quite a magnificent feature. It really adds a lot of detail. And moving on to her tail, it is glitter, and it is formed into kind of like these jagged kind of diamond formations or jewel formations, some sort of natural rock formations basically, which I think is what this doll line is heavily inspired on, because all of their tails either look like some sort of gem or, you know, like jasper or agate and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty cool. But it does do color change. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I'm probably not going to do the color change feature just because that's not something I do. I'm more of a collector. But it does change colors to like a very nice bright blue and a bright pink, which is pretty gnarly. But ultimately, there she is in her first outfit. All right, so there is the back of her head. She seems like she's pretty well rooted, from what I can tell at least. I'm not like a pro, but she seems pretty well rooted. So that's I know that's a question that somebody had. And this line does come with doll stands. Mora does not come with a doll stand, and she's from the Fashion Fin set, but all of the new winter waves, they do. So that's a great thing. I think that's a great addition to this line. It's definitely something that we needed with the first iteration of these, because I know that I have some trouble standing up Chanel and even Riviera. Yeah, oh my gosh, I had to cut her hair because she was so top heavy, you know, she'd always just fall over, but I didn't cut it too much. But anyway, so we got stands now, which is fantastic. So let me know what you guys think about that. I think that's great. And she does come with a few accessories. So before I put her into her second outfit, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the accessories that she came with, which are pretty nice. And I'm gonna try to mount my camera onto this contraption I have here, so wish me luck, and hopefully the camera is even. If not, I tried my best. I'm not a professional, but I hope you guys enjoy and get at least an idea of what, you know, she came with. So one second, and we are back. We might be a little bit lopsided, but we are back, and I apologize for my hands. I work with plants, and yeah, so anyway, but anyway, this is one of the first accessories that she comes with. This is the second purse that I assume goes with her second outfit, and it's kind of a different take on Claudine Wolf's purse, which I don't know which designer came up with that idea, but anyway, it's some sort of kind of jacket purse. It's very hard. You can definitely put stuff in there. Definitely some of the accessories that this doll came with, you can definitely put in there. At the very bottom, it says MRMU, or I'm sorry, MRMD. So that's what it says down there, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so that's one of the items. A second purse. I didn't think that this purse went quite well with her outfit, but it's okay. I'm sure it'll fit with many other different outfits from the other Mermaze Mermaidz, which is pretty cool. But I do like this, but I just didn't like how it looked like on the second outfit. But without further ado, we'll move on to the second exciting item that she came with, which is a little tiny winter cocoa mug, if I can get it to focus. How do makeup reviewers do it? Ah, there we go. It does work. So she comes with the little tiny cocoa mug, and it's pretty cool. Please excuse my coffee shakes. And she does come with some nail polish accessories. You can see that they are functional. You can actually remove and take this out and then put it back in. So that's actually pretty cool. And they do have little M's written on them, which is awesome. You know, attention to detail, you guys, that is key, and that's actually one of the reasons why I really do enjoy MGA products. So here's another you know, nail polish thing that she comes with, which is purple. Moving along, she also comes with, of course, some different shade of lipsticks, it looks like, and this does pop open, or maybe this is actually some sort of mascara. So yeah, that's what it is, but it's pretty cool, and they're all functional. It actually, if you look closely, it does have bristles. If it wants to focus, of course. It might not focus. It's okay. You guys get the idea. They're very detailed. They come with bristles. I'm twisting it like it's actually twisting on, but I think it just snaps on. There we go. It just snaps on, and it's pretty cool. Of course, what is her second outfit without this very luxurious belt with pearls? So you can kind of see that right there. And it has this holographic detailing on it, which is quite nice for the belt. She has very elegant, extravagant pearls. Very thoroughly enjoyed this belt. And then, of course, she comes with this purple and pink jacket, which is pretty neat. And it, once again, has this holographic material right at the top that looks pretty futuristic and quite nice. Her posability in this might not be so great, but, you know, we'll take a look at it. It's quite fluffy. Very highly detailed. So once again, there's a look at the jacket. I'm probably the most terrible reviewer. I have no idea what I'm doing with this. I'm just grabbing it. But anyway, there is her jacket, which I just dropped. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at her in her second outfit. Here is Nera in her second outfit, and you can see that she has a very puffy jacket with some very nice pearls that go around all her waist. So I think that's a pretty cool detail. She really does look elegant, and you can see right there she has a pretty cute face as well. So everything just really goes well together. Once again, here is the tail, which resembles, you know, kind of like jagged, you know, gemstones or rock formations, which is pretty cool. There is the see-through tail with the glitter once again, and her beautifully twisted hair with her two little interesting kind of updo. They almost look like little horns, but I really do like them. I like her overall aesthetic, and yeah, once again, her earrings are super killer. That's one thing that really gets me, is her earrings. They are just superb. So anyhow, there is the second outfit, and it's quite nice. You can see that the fabric that the belt is made out of is kind of this holographic purple, orange, green material. It's pretty cool. It changes with the light, so that's quite nice. And overall, you know, I'm very pleased with her. I am very excited with the way that she came out, and I can't complain, really. I'm just really glad that these came with stands this time around. I really do think that's a step in the right direction. Hopefully they start to do that for even some of their other play lines, such as the fashion fins, because the fashion fins Mora, once again, did not come with a stand. But she has a much more sturdier tail. This one here, you can't stand her comfortably. She will fall over, that's one thing. But she's absolutely stunning. She has very great detail, and I have little to no complaints about her. Once again, she came with some little accessories, so it is a higher price point. You do have to pay a little bit more for her. She's $40, and then the fashion fins are basically $50 with tags here in California. So they are pretty expensive, but I think that they are definitely worth it for the detail that you get with these. So yeah, there is her second outfit. Okay, and I think that that's going to conclude my review for this time around. The video is actually going to be pretty long, so I think I'm going to go ahead and split the other two Mermaze characters into separate reviews. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate it. And yeah, just keep your eyes open, and the reviews on Winter Waves Harmonique and then also Fashion Fins Mora should be up very soon. So thank you guys, and take care.